Give me 1 second, actually. Wash my hands here. Alright. Do it. Cross country. A class. What do I got? Who I got? Go boss. Early start? Yeah, earlier. For once, actually succeeding in saying that I was gonna start earlier the next day. At the rare times. Oh, little fish, how you doing? Gonna join? That sounds good. Sounds good. Alright, let's see how this... I think this car's alright. Pretty good. Good wheelies. Wheelies Jeep in there, I think. So... and meta vehicles in the lobby. See if I can outskill them. I have my headphones on at the moment. My hair is drying from a shower. Non-existent hair, as you can tell. So I'm trying to kind of relying on my controller vibrations and visual. They decide when to a bit of muscle memory, decide when to shift. With my eye. The big number flashes red all the time. Shouldn't be if you refresh. Unless Sari bot failed to join. I couldn't be bothered just sitting in a doing time trials, not gonna lie. It's fine if it's like for something like quali when I'm playing GT7, but not a huge fan of it. Just going round and round. Still slow mode? Alright, I'll fix that. There, he bought me a failed to join. Yeah, I'm about to come out. Already Already get it from 1 second. I'll fix it right after this. Theory bot failed to join and fix it. Can't have y'all spamming, you know? Yeah, because I saw it on my side, but it was like asking if I wanted to accept it. Yeah. I just accepted it. Okay, cool. We should be good now. The Siri bot not joining is kind of concerning. Oh, I need to reauthorize. Oh. More of this. I'll use the same car. Oops, got an ad. Alright, that should work now. Oh. Getting multiple of these. Should be good to go now. We've already had dinner? Nice. What'd you have? So how's it going, American? Get even further into your projects? I mean, you're pretty ahead, right? Not everybody is as cool as you are, you know? Getting ahead of schoolwork. That's cool. Too cool for them, bro. Let's normalize being early and finishing up homework early. Be cool again. Or maybe not again. Maybe it was never cool, but cool. It all starts from this stream. I'm gonna hit that. Well, at least it didn't friggin' mark me as having gotten an advantage there and giving me a penalty. That would have been worse. Because no, you'll get it done. That do be how university works. Crazy how that doesn't happen in work. I guess it's because people are more likely to like say that somebody didn't pull their weight or something. Or the managers probably find out. Whereas the teacher doesn't find out until somebody tells them. missing the role of like the coordinator that checks in on progress at school. That's why I still maintain that school is harder than work most times, unless you're going with like some really like, you know, cutting edge tech or like bleeding edge science or whatever. Work is definitely harder than me. Oh, sorry, work is definitely easier than school. That's what you hear? Not bad, huh? Okay, I think Seribot is in here now, so that's be good. Authentication issues there to start. Yeah, but you gotta just trade one annoyance for another, though, of course. You have like micromanagers that will like all want constant updates and all that stuff. So one headache to another. It really depends on like the type of manager you get. It can be pretty hands off. Gotta get lucky. Stream before midnight, crazy. Hello, Techno. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed stick man. My journey to become a regular human being begins now. I should completely mess it up tomorrow. How's it going? Any parts bought since the last stream that you were on? I wouldn't put it past you. Order something from Japan before you go to Japan. Honestly, wouldn't be the weirdest thing to come out of. 2 A cross country in a row. That's sad. To be fair, I did just play one race from the last playlist. That was A cross country, so now we get to play 3, I guess. Game really wanted to be to play A cross country fully, enjoy the experience. It's all according to plan. This guy got close. Didn't have to slow down at the end. Nice. It's time for some like oddly specific conversation. So, okay. Here's a question for you. So, or like an opinion thing. I've been kind of struggling with this a little bit. So, I mean, it's not a question I have to answer right now because I'm not even gonna get an exhaust yet. But like, whenever I look at exhaust options, like, first there's like, you can get the titanium or stainless, right? But then the other thing is that generally it seems like everybody loves the mid, like a single mid pipe for my car. The problem with that is I hate the way it looks from underneath, because you're basically bypassing one side of the exhaust, and then you end up with an empty space. Does that bother you ever? Would that bother you? It kind of does me. Plus also the performance in my mind is like, yeah, going to single mid pipe is always gonna restrict flow a bit more than keeping the dual coming out of the headers and stuff. I'm like using an X pipe. Of course, in general, even a single big mid pipe is better than stock. You're still gonna gain power marginally before the tune. I was wondering if that ever occurs to you, like how it looks from underneath. It feels like it's so empty. And on top of that, as I mentioned before, I wanted like active auto work exhaust, but they don't even like provide a titanium option. I'm just wondering how that you probably know more about like exhaust and stuff like that. Like, part of me likes the idea of titanium for the exhaust, but like the one system I want doesn't even offer it as an option. I wonder if you have any thoughts. Go for preference actually. Wait, have you searched up how it looks from underneath though? It looks weird. Me, I know. Run single exit. Okay. I think single exit is fine though, but like. Oh wait, does the BRZ stock come with an X pipe? Like, does it go dual all the way to the muffler? Or is it actually just merged into one before it even gets to the muffler, so it ends up just splitting out after the muffler? Also titanium. Nah, it merges before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you look at the G80 underneath, like see if you can find a photo of it. You'll get what I mean. From stock, it doesn't merge, or there's a bit of a merge in the middle, but it's like an X pipe. It doesn't actually cross. It might do an X pipe and not cross. I don't actually know what the stock, it's completely the stock geometry, but like the one I go for would just have an X pipe kind of in the middle. Say it's empty, I'm not talking about the one side at the end, I'm talking about like the whole car. Or like the immediately out of the engine. There's also like a Valvetronics implementation of equal length, which is basically like it goes immediately into a single, like into like from the downpipe basically. Immediately. It's also like an option, but I don't love because it like basically you skip one side. EQs are like that. Yeah, it's because of the twin turbo wheel. So. Oh, I wanted to slow down. I forgot. Whoops. That does not. It was always better. You gotta take a... Okay. What are you looking to get out of it? Because if it's sound, X-pipe is better. I don't want an actual X-pipe. I want the equal length. Because the X-pipe is a bit too raspy. Like a pure X-pipe. But... yeah, I want an equal length of it, so that's why I said I wanted the active auto work. Equal length. But they don't offer it in Thai. There are companies that do like a dupe that do kind of the same stuff. Then those are like Chinesium. And then there's debate on like who, like some people said that whatchamacallit, they said active auto work just trawled the forums and somebody came up with this idea first and then they patented it or so whatever. I'm not gonna get into that whole debate. But there's like dupes kind of. But then they can make it out of Thai. But like the problem with their titanium is that, you know, if you search up, you can have both. Yeah, I know. If you search up the equal length active auto work, it's like there's this squiggly section right at the beginning out from the downpipe that is making that one side, extending the length of that one side. Random car because you panicked. That's alright. Only for 3 races. Plus you can also always quit and come back if you want to choose a different car. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese stuff. Valvetronic. Valvetronic. That get upmarketed. But like so that squiggly section, something I hate about like the Chinese implementation is that none of them have a straight bend. Like none of them actually have like solid bends there. They have to, because of Thai, right? Because of titanium, they have to do like multiple welds. And even if their stainless ones do that instead of like bending it. Whereas from what I can tell, the active auto work exhaust just has the bends. So it's like one piece. Instead of having like multiple welds for that initial squiggly section. Yeah, it's pretty easy if you look at like equal length mid pipes, the ones that aren't active auto work and don't do the immediate merge into the single pipe, like the Valvetronic ones. Maniac. That cost me first. Yeah, that's why, like, so far my choice is still the active auto work, especially since they put resonators in to, like, eliminate rasp. Just since I'm gonna go with the high flow cats as well, which will increase the sound and increase rasp if I don't, they recommend. So it's like, and it's also nice that I can take the full package. It's all kind of engineered together. Okay. Ah, it didn't go through. That sucks. They all break there. So dumb. Yeah, if active auto end up like coming out with a tie option, I might actually go for it, even if it has all the increased. If they have to do all the welds, although it's just more points of failure, it's kind of annoying. But I don't know. I mean, the car is already so heavy because it's a sedan, like it's a big 3 Series sedan, so the weight savings aren't going to be coming from that much anyway. From the exhaust. I'm probably gonna get more weight savings if I like got a carbon hood or something. Yeah. Why do you run single pipe when you think you prefer the X pipe or crossover dual pipe setup for sound usually? Just for aesthetics? I thought you go into the single mid pipe, is what you're saying. Oh, I guess it already comes out for the factory like that. Wait, let me check the bottom of the GR86. I haven't seen. How's the fastest I've been? I may or may not. I cannot confirm nor deny. I may or may not have hit 160 kilometers. At one point, I think. Either 150 or 160. I may or may not have hit that. Don't quote me.
Turn left onto Cascade Drive. In 100 meters, utility workers are replacing a telephone pole. In 300 meters, paramedics.
Oh, it all merges. So stupid. What the heck? It comes out at a single mid and then there's like fake dual exhaust tips.
More people work on or beside the road than you may realize. If you see orange cones or flashing lights, please slow down, pay attention, and follow directions.
I guess there's no space to even do a full dual pipe non-merge exhaust. Huh. All the way into mufflers, yeah. Rama Subaru. I mean, it's not a hard speed to hit. Like cars are capable of 160, but that's as much as I've pushed it on public roads. Allegedly. Allegedly. I may or may not have hit it. I will not confirm nor deny. I'm just throwing that number out there, you know? Alright, let's concentrate here. These guys all have higher top end than I do. It kind of sucks for me. They all stuck in the corners though. So I have some leeway there potentially. I'm gonna go inside and have to brake. I'm not gonna brake. Brake early here. Just a good idea from experience. The braking line doesn't account for the little crest, the downhill. The braking distance I kind of whack. Oh god. That was bad. Downhill helping out a little bit here. I'm just perpetually second, I guess. Resonant? What is that? Resonate if the word works. Had a GTA 86. Ooh, we all had GTA 86s. Nice. Fellow man of culture. Engine failure. Oof. I mean, it is a Subaru engine, to be fair. I'm sure the fuel injection system survived. Because that's a Toyota part. It was still supplying fuel just fine. I mean, it's heavy. It's a Maserati. Like, it's a Maserati, right? So, not one of the lightweight cars, you know? People selling just the left AirPod. What is going on? They must have lost. What the heck? That's hilarious. Must have lost one. Sold the car. Price I bought it. Here's go with the faulty engine. Did you try to hide it, or did they actually legitimately know about it and still bought it at that price? Thinking if you're a scammer or not. Making that judgment call. Sorry, got bumped in the rear. Alright, let's see if we can catch this guy in the LS swap. Skyline is driving away from me at the moment. Applying pressure. Oh. Okay. Holy crap, that thing has so much grunt. Oh. Woo. I think that was fair racing. That livery, slab and everything. What? Oh, there's just a moment of muted in this mix. Probably not great. Hit a little 360. Nice, nice, nice. Ending with style. I like it. How much do you bet he's gonna probably be in like the 33 or some meta act, dude? Be a sucker's bet. It's something like half competitive. This thing probably works. You do Discord call? Not tonight. Not planning it tonight. Not planning to do it or not. In the rules club? Is it actually a rule? Imagine if they actually like to join the club, you get sent a PDF for the rules and it's like use meta always. If your average placement, oh wait, no. Wait, what do you currently drive, Rinsler? Why not? I generally just don't, unless like we're doing like cooperative games. That makes sense. The Discord. Sometimes the Zevo just asks because he's too lazy to just type in chat usually. I just find like Forza calls are kind of like a bit different because you're not focused on kind of the same thing. So like, especially if I had this experience before where like I had that Discord call and like people just... I made the mistake of having like even people that weren't even playing the game join, and it got really chaotic. These orders. Either that or they're gone. And this guy's in that. Affected that. One of them. Oh. Also expected that. Oh god. What are you doing? What is that guy doing? I don't even feel bad about that one. Don't need to brake there at all. To be fair, I also thought that the ghost thing would come into play there, but I guess not. Usually they're pretty good about like straight up rear ends. Give it the penalty system. Consistently inconsistent. Is there tariffs? I gotta tell them that I represent the US and not Canada then. Mazda 3. Turbo? Streaming Rocket League? I'm doing half of that. I'm doing League. Yeah, then they'll race on the US and not Canada, and we're all good. I mean, it's the correct target anyway. No turbo Mazdas anymore. Oh wait, I thought... Oh, you guys don't get it? I thought they added the new one that's the turbo. I thought it was a newer trim. They literally just called it the Mazda 3 Turbo or something. Oh no, we have it. 2.5 Sky Active Dynamic Pressure Turbo. A 250 horsepower. It's not an actual hot hatch, but people kind of say it's kind of a hot hatch. That's sad that you don't have it though. Oof. I'm in me mom's car. 80 HP. That's good enough to have fun. That's enough to have fun. You have gotten it? True, true, true. That's something that like I appreciate about Mazda. Kind of no matter what car you get, like they all drive well enough. You can all kind of feel like somebody tuned this Some enthusiast tuned this. I missed that checkpoint. I'm cutting really tight. Just relax. The good thing about Europe though is that they offer a ton of cars in manual still. And standard, I guess is what they call it. Really should go back to that. That's the right terminology for that. Good for front wheel drive. We'll drive, yeah. Any more than that, you're starting. You need a diff and stuff like that. Take the bus. Damn, the bus, bro, insane. Everybody gotta respect the bus. Done for the night, Doodlefish? Getting bored? Alright, see ya, Doodlefish. Thanks for joining. Hope you had fun. I did. A lot of skill expression there. I got close to his lap time, but I can't really beat it. That was my skill. Unfortunately. Skill capped. Keep me updated on the score. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Oh, we got some road here. That'll help me out a little bit. At least if it's not just full straights. If it's full straights, the freaking alpha still wins. Every time. Corners though. We're in good shape. Oh, unfortunate. Sometimes I wish I had the Audi a little bit here. Some more downforce. More of that feel of like gliding over the bumps. The Audi. Oh. there's a long straight at the end. I can't do anything about it. $500 or something. Is this real? You actually know how much the power figure? Oh man, I shouldn't be surprised. The Techno knows the power figure of his bus. Just search up the make and model, yeah. Oh, it was. Oh no, it was a Baticum. Sorry. It just shows you how strong the alpha is, really. Crazy. Or maybe this guy's just a dirt specialist, who knows? Doubt that though. What are we using? Let's go with this. You looked it up just now? I see. We got those diesel horsepower do be some crazy figures sometimes. To think they don't even have revs to help bolster their power, it's just pure amount of torque. Okay, this car is a bit more slippery than I thought. They definitely have car advantage because they're catching me on the straights again pretty easily. But every corner, they're literally just losing to me again. Classic. Oh, electric is even better for power figures. guy in power build or something? Oh, it is for sure. Actually, I'm looking at how fast he's approaching me. For sure in a power build. Yeah. I'll get interstate lines. You know what they're doing. Heartwarming to see. Max torque all the way. Got some good power though. Those buses can probably overtake some stuff. I mean, Germany is kind of known for higher top speed and stuff like that with the Autobahn and all that. Oh, one of the LDRX guys left. I think he was in here and then Lloyd just crashed and burned. Alright, one down, let's go. GG's. Over here in Canada, it ain't much better, honestly. There's just all this talk for Alberta. They're like, the main export is oil, and then like, you literally have people trying to separate because they can't build a pipeline out into the ocean area so they can export more oil. Because, I mean, it makes sense because they can't get agreement from the other provinces because they're landlocked. So they need to like work with other provinces to do it, and then they're like, oh no, and then we're gonna separate, but like separating doesn't make any difference. And they're like, yeah, we want to use all our natural resources, we want to not be governed by the environmental mandates from the country. You're suppressing our economic growth. And I'm like, bro. Come on, exploiting natural resources to get your economy of such a third world, second world country to move, bro. Zoom bread. Ooh, no bread. Cheese and wine save you for that same. That's the only way that saves you right there. Yeah, such a weird move. Such a weird mentality too. It's like, it's almost like they think, and it's like, it's also the people that don't work for the oil companies. They're like, oh yeah, our economy sucks. Then it's like, you know that even if for whatever reason you loosen all these regulations on these oil companies, you're not going to see a dime of it in the economy. They're pocketing all the profits. Like, I don't get what these guys are fighting for in that situation. Oh, those LDRX are gone. Let's go. And we have the power build dude here still, but he's not going to get anywhere here. Corners are a bit tight. You need some handling here. It's literally like the kind of the same kind of thinking, like voting against your self-interest in the long term. I think is the worst part. Even in the short term, it's not the greatest. Like, yeah, maybe they'll like have slightly more jobs in the short term, but like, do they not realize the world is going away from oil? Like, there's a reason why it's not a renewable resource, not a clean energy. Same thing happened in the US as well. It's just like, feels like people just don't have empathy these days. The worst part is like it's not even like, you know how, okay. 3:47 a.m. for you right now, Ant-Man? Yeah, it's late. As a weakness. Not as promisable. Wow. Empathy is strong. Yeah, that's so sad though, no? And then it's like also it's not just empathy, right? It's like I think another weird thing though is like, you know how like when you raise kids, like the younger generation, people's like, oh yeah, this is the me generation, me. But like, really, if you look at like the voting statistics and all stuff like that, the younger people are generally more liberal, right? Like they're more accepting, you know. Like it's the older generation that are gonna be like, we're trying to force religion down people's throat and all that stuff. And of course, there's gonna be like one or two of those like, you know, alpha male bros that don't care about anybody else, but like a voter, but like in general. And then it's kind of hilarious to think about how that's kind of flipped. It's like the older folk called this the me generation, but then you look back at how they're voting and how they're like trying to, you know, and their tendencies, like who's buying the electric cars more, who's you know, caring about more about the environment. I'm not saying electric cars means environmentally friendly, but like you're skewing towards that. There's something to be said about like how bad it is for the environment, for the minerals and stuff like that, for the battery packs and all that. I can't say anything because I think electric cars are fine for day to day, but like for driving pleasure, I'm still gonna burn my fossil fuels. So I can't be 100% on that camp. But outside of that though, so weird. The thing like we get criticized for being the meme generation, and then like, and then the older generation is like, nope. Uno reverse. We're that generation now, bro. But you guys were selfish? Heck no. We'll protect all of our current wealth that we'll only be able to enjoy for another 10-20 years max, and then they're gone, and then leaving the world a worse place for the next generation. I get it in a weird way, right? Like empathy and like looking out for other people, it's not inherent, right? Like there's no, you don't get rewarded for that. You don't get any like incentive to recycle and look over, like, you know. And it, like, and if you want to make more environmentally conscious decisions now, you're probably paying more for the privilege. I get it. I just, I don't know. Kind of sad that like, I'm not like, and again it comes back to this, right? It's like, were human beings always like this, or is there a legit trend of humanity like going downhill? Or is it just that now we have social media, we're just exposed to more of these people? I honestly like struggle with that sometimes. Keeps me up at night, or not really, but like I kind of think about these things, you know, and there's nothing else to do or whatever. Kind of the same way as like all these dash cam videos, like were drivers always this bad, or is it just that now is it just that now we have dash cams are more popular, so we're capturing more of it, or are people actually getting worse at driving? The people you're talking about aren't even aware that the increased tariffs affected them more than the Chinese, lol. Yeah, true. They don't know what the tariffs are. Have you seen like people like they literally just like, yeah, it's charged to the country. Like, what the heck are you? And then if you even think about it, or easy to control, we never know. True, or for sure getting worse driving. I guess like we're getting more safety systems in cars so that they're not able to crash anymore. Usually in the older generation, they crash, they die, and then they get off the road. So maybe there's that natural selection at work. But now there's so many safety systems that like prevents them from crashing. Adding phones and screens everywhere doesn't help. True. Also doesn't help with all this texting and driving thing. I mean, Techno knows all about that. People just need to stay connected even while they drive. It was bad enough when it was just phones. There's no Andrew. Oh my god. Allegedly. I still need you for my allocation, bro. Don't put yourself in jail already. Just think of the greater good, man. Don't just think of yourself. We just talked about this. Do I have the yes go? Yeah, that's in my inventory. Don't have it tuned for anything online for open racing though. We're the only species that protects the weak. Yeah! That's something to be proud of. Except people like view that as weakness now. It's all about winning. Like, bro. Can we all like collectively win? That'd be great. The world ain't a zero-sum game. We can all win. Nobody has to lose. You just don't have to win that hard. Yeah, on the... See something? Yeah. The Thanos snap. We really need a Thanos snap right now, huh? Can we make that happen? Some rain tech incoming here. Purveyor of the Peel. E50. So the purest, as purest as can be. Off-road Dark Horse build. Something else I think about these days with how like the world is struggling with birth rate as well, because like having a kid is just costs so much now, and in a lot of like developed countries and stuff. And then you have like what's the dual income? Is it dinks? Is that what they're saying? No kid? Yeah, dinks. We're not gonna build empathy in that way either for the next generation. Like, credits to you if you're a dink household and you never get to have a kid and you still, you know, do what you can for the environment, leave it better as a better place. Like, credits to you. You're finding you found it in yourself. A lot of like, it's like I want the world in a better place for my kid, you know? Like, that changes a lot of people's perspective. Like, yeah, there's like some... What? I gotta Google that? Yes, double income, no kid households. Dinks, I think. Or no child or no kid. Both kind of end up with the same thing. Japan's the first. Oh, not in regards to dinks, but like Japan's gonna be the first example of cratering birth rates actually affecting the economy potentially. I think like a third of their population is retired or something, like some crazy number like that. They're spending more and more on the elderly, which I mean it's like makes sense, but to be fair, I think they have a pretty easy fix. They just gotta loosen up immigration. I think a lot of people want to go to Japan with the Japan culture and everything, but there's some deep-rooted xenophobia there, so they don't want that to happen. Even though the world loves Japan, they love that we love Japan because they rely on tourism. Never heard that before? Hey, today TIL or TYL, I guess for you. That you learned. Educational stream, bro. Worried about tomorrow. Nah, I know how teachers felt. How my teachers felt. Yeah, pretty. The world's kind of at a tipping point. Like, as much as it is, like, I'm happy to be born in this era of, like, you know, technology boom and all that stuff, computers. Like, I can imagine, like, not having, you know, smartphones and stuff like that, and having, like, personal computers that don't weigh, like, a ton and cost crazy amounts of money because they're only for the elite people, being able to send emails, instant messaging and all that. As much as I love that, like, the drawback is we're definitely at a sort of tipping point where, like, things are changed. There's gonna be change, whether good or bad. So it's kind of really, like, and it's kind of stress inducing in the sense that it's not a decision I get to make. Not in my control. Of course, like, I can vote and all that stuff to, like, influence it, but people like Canada's not gonna affect the world, you know. I guess the same can be said in every country. Nobody's gonna, like, it really depends on how the world kind of shuffles out. Bye, exactly. You're going to sleep. Hey, thanks for joining that, man. Hello, Dante. I really do hope these tariffs end up being called unconstitutional and get repealed, man. Like, so bad. It's also kind of ironic thinking about it, as, like, all this stuff with social media and all that stuff was meant to bring people closer together. This was supposed to, you know, decrease the distance between people, you know, kind of bring people closer and all that. It only seems to have had an opposite effect, where it's divided people more and more. People, like, find their sort of echo chambers, and also just overloads. People stop thinking as much. There's a lot more, make it really hard to, like, can't trust anything on the internet. You have to do a lot more research, parsing what's good. Get closer to is somewhat unhealthy to me. Dawn of some societal change. Yeah, exactly. Get closer virtually, which is somewhat unhealthy. Hey, could you expand on that? Like, my argument is that people just end up finding people of similar interests, and you just end up with echo chambers. So you're not forced to, you know. I think it's less and less likely you're friends nowadays with people that don't carry the same views as you. Like, you're not gonna get like bar arguments. Like, they're good because for friendship and stuff like that, just to, like, you know. I don't think there's inherently a bad thing to have those bar arguments. Arguments in a good sense, but. Your common interest for it to happen still. People did get closer virtually, which is somewhat unhealthy. I was trying to like get some more expansion on the unhealthy part. Like, what do you mean by people getting closer virtually being not good, in your opinion? Like, are you saying that they're more close virtually, but they're more further apart physically? Like, people aren't meeting up as much or something? I see. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like... maybe this is a bad analogy, but it's like kind of one of those things where it's like... I don't know why this popped in my head, but it's kind of an analogy. It's like, are there more doors than there are wheels in the world? Kind of that. Like, I remember this video I found where somebody, like, it's a meme. They don't actually answer the question, but it's like one of those questions that like you can ask and you can't. Conceptually, is like, oh yeah, everybody has doors, but it's like. You have airplanes that only have one door or a couple doors, but like so many wheels. Same thing with like trucks and stuff. They only have 2 doors. Semis, but they have multiple wheels and all that. In the same vein, I don't know which outpaces the other. Like, I agree with you. Like, some people, like if they like stick with like virtual stuff, like they'll just game with each other, and that's gonna be all there is. Like, for example, even like just this. Right? We haven't met up ever, but I would like to call some of you guys friends, and much more of you guys like acquaintances, people that I can definitely sit down and chat with. We haven't ever met real like IRL, right? But I think on the flip side, there's also people that it's like it becomes an extent having like this technology. It becomes an extension of our existing physical. The available relationships, like hang out with friends, and now you can like plan out. It's easier to plan out the next one, or like what used to be like, oh, you guys could only play games together if you came to my house or something. If your parents could drive you here or something as kids, or you have to make your way over here as an adult. But now we get to kind of play together, but not, and more often by just doing stuff online, you know. And I honestly don't like. There's don't know. I think that's a positive, but I don't know which outpaces the other. You know, that's probably a bad analogy. More doors than wheels. Yeah, like, do cabinet doors count? I think it was like it comes to a lot of like definition based stuff. What constitutes a wheel? You have a lot of chairs in the world, like. Office chairs with a lot of wheels. No doors though. Every office does have doors. But they probably have more chairs than doors. Yeah. Real deep. Your money's on doors. I mean, these are some things that we'll never know. Houses, no wheels, tons of doors though. A boomer vision that's learned to rely, but I felt like more and more people were isolating themselves with virtual interaction instead of real ones. Is that how it's called? Instead of even talk on the phone. Coin that term? Lol. Oh, cheese wheels though. You're right. There's a whole world out there, like ball bearings. Do we count those as wheels? Guess not. Not really wheels. We got some deep stuff. Yeah, I mean, even at work now, right? Like people would rather not have like physical meetings and stuff like that. Like people want remote, they want their own time. But then on the flip side, they want their own time to hang out with their own friends sometimes. Like I know there's some people like that they'll like they get the work done early so they have some more time to hang out with friends and stuff like that. But yeah, I can see both sides. There's always pros and cons. But in a weird way, I think I see like a bit of pro because like my depressed friend, as I mentioned, was never going to come out physically and you're never gonna see him for the longest time. But then we could somewhat stay in contact digitally a bit more because he was. So in that sense, you're right. That being an option might have made it so that he doesn't have to physically get up. But on the other side, it's like if that didn't happen, then there's like the opportunity or the potential that we could have completely lost contact. So not sure like in general if that's a pro or a con anymore, kind of, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I don't have an opinion on this. It's more like I'm learning as we go, and there'll be more doors. Really just both. Yeah, again, it comes down to like what outpaces the other, I guess. But again, I think it comes down to like people always like have this weird concept of blaming the tech, right? Like parents, I guess it's less of a thing now that like gaming is more popular than ever. But like, you know, there was that phase where like, oh, violent games or games are bad, you know, like, oh, it hurts people's eyes, or like, I mean, it kind of does if you stare at a monitor too long, not have rest. But that's more moderation than anything. But that comes back to the point. It's like all this like extra entertainment, extra technology, I think it's inherently not bad. Like there's nothing good or bad about it. It's just that the way that we abuse it, that's the issue, right? And unfortunately, humans tend to be bad at moderation and like using things as they're intended or like for the good intentions. Especially for like profiting off people. And even not even just tech, but like think about like just like even real life gym memberships. I'm not sure like how it is in like Europe or whatever, but like in America it's a huge issue. This is before Netflix. There's a problem before Netflix and everything. It's like gym memberships so easy to sign up. You go to the front, pay the monthly, and then and then you're good to go. You're in the system. To cancel though, they make you jump through all these hoops. It's like, oh, you can't cancel at this location. You gotta call corporate, and then like corporate will like make you hold, or like say that, and then make you hold for hours or whatever. Then the idea of a gym membership is not a bad idea. Like giving people access to equipment that they can't have at home at a fair-ish price. The fair price bit might be like debatable, person to person for sure, or like and place to place. But like to profit, people make it. Then it makes it annoying, and then now people hate gyms. Most gyms, at least. Playing RL now. If Rinsler stops joining stream, then we know what happened. Somebody has done something to France, and we know who did it. We got 2 prime suspects here. The rings are so expensive as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's like if it's a Europe thing or if it's a America thing. It's like this hard to unsubscribe thing. I mean, if we look at America, we'll also talk about what year is it that we're going with all this terrorist stuff. And like dropping out of, basically essentially out of NATO. Or like removing themselves as far away and then like allying with Russia. Although Russia, they never really did that before. It's not really a what year is it issue, that one. That's at one point, like in World War II, you guys, like Soviet Union, were working with them. You guys were like, everybody was like, they were part of the good guys. Or maybe we can go back to what year it was. Things went up in price over time, yeah, which makes sense. Buy enough gym equipment for yourself. Yeah, that's when it gets weird, but like you're always gonna have more variety at the gym, right? And like you don't have to worry about cleaning, and there's always a premium for that stuff. Maintenance.
With background play on the YouTube Music app, you can play
Price raise, basic profit mentality. Yeah, supply and demand. It's not like for the good of the people that, you know, unless it's like a government-run gym. Then there's a whole different issue with government-run, like amenities in general, you know. Quality of that stuff. Space as well. Yeah, space for sure, especially in Europe. We'll like do garage gyms here, and then there's plenty of space there to put like equipment. But yeah, in Europe, you're not gonna have that luxury. That's for sure. You know, like talk about equipment and stuff that comes with like a house or something. You guys ever see these like? You guys know like these apartments? Hotels where like, I mean it's less egregious for hotels, but like apartments complexes where like there's a pool right in the middle and everybody's face, like you can literally see everybody is swimming in the pool. Like nobody's using that pool, right? Or not nobody, but like, you know, very limited people. Like you have to be like an extrovert of extrovert to be like uber confident in your body, I guess, potentially, to use those pools that are completely observable from literally every apartment of the complex. People have said that it's literally designed that way so that people don't actually use it much, so it's like lowers maintenance. But they can say it, they can tick a box online saying that they have a pool. But bro, really? All I can think of is like you're literally just jacking up the rent or whatever, and that's so sad. Just build more apartments in that space. The pool takes up quite a bit of space, real estate wise. Doesn't really exist over here. Hey, are you in an FF? S1 dirt. Love now. Maybe it's the techno to have one of those builds. Yeah, we'll see. The next couple of years, it seems like we're at a tipping point now. The next couple of years are going to be huge. Not just because we're petrol heads, like we're going to see whether the governments are actually going to enforce the like electric cars only ban stuff. Whether they're going to walk it back. Now that electric push has waned a little bit. It's kind of hilarious. It's like people were like, oh yeah, we gotta go electric cars to like save the environment, and yet right now we're as inefficient as possible. Like we're burning as much fossil fuels as possible, as more and more of it, because like for AI and all these data centers are cropping up to process AI. They're so bad for the environment. People thought mining Bitcoin was bad. No, this is worse. People people don't talk about it. They're like, oh yeah, it's revolutionary, but it's like there's a physical cost. Like the cars are the least of your concerns at this point. It's like how about like greenhouse gases emitted? Already done so. Pool is usually full in the evenings. I mean, okay, I mean, I guess maybe it's okay in the evenings then, no? Because it's dark so nobody can really see. That makes sense. I never thought about that. In the broad daylight, it might be embarrassing to be swimming in the pool, but at night, people are like, some people are sleeping, and even if they look out, it's dark enough. Darker. I'm sure like pool is illuminated, but. It's 151. Congrats. It was unrealistic to have full electric. It's over, at least in Europe. Terrible EO effects. Ooh. Yeah. I had classes anyway. Yeah, I mean, even like investment's been walked back, right? So I guess that makes sense. It's still definitely, I feel like it's kind of the future. I'm not sure if it's gonna be battery electric, but it's gonna be some type of electric, right? It's just more efficient. Like getting 50% of efficiency out of gas cars is already like an achievement. You can get like 90 at least with electric. Of course, you can't, it's not, you're just burning the fuel somewhere else for sure. So like whether that's, however efficient that is a different story, but it's, when the energy hits your car, you're efficient. It'll be hydrogen? Nah. Hydrogen is the hard part of storing and transporting hydrogen. Even creating hydrogen is pretty bad. It'll be diesel. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's hard. We can't make up a judgment right now, as we all know. I wish it was hydrogen. Like I wanted it to be hydrogen. Like the current hydrogen landscape sucks. Like people like for refueling, like you can have the nozzles get stuck to your car or whatever as well. It's really, people haven't figured it out yet. It's not mature at all. I wish it was. Like I thought it was gonna be hydrogen like a couple years back. I was talking with my dad. My dad was all in on the BEVs. He has a Tesla Model Y, and he had a Bolt before, so he was an early EV adopter. I was like, charging will never be fast enough, and I was like, all in. Like, well, I didn't buy anything when I say all in, but like, I thought for sure it was gonna be hydrogen. But like, as time's gone on and charging times have like slowly, like decreased a little bit. More chargers available than ever, stuff like that. People migrating to the same. Tesla opening up their charging network. What? Meanwhile, hydrogen is like nobody's solved the hydrogen issues of like how to easily create hydrogen, how to easily store hydrogen, reliability of the pumps, not even availability, just the reliability of it is not there, at least for now. We'll have to see as well. If only Back to the Future were correct and we could just put food scraps in our cars. Kind of interesting to think about like what Back to the Future got right. It's basically nothing. Nike forced the self-tying shoe thing to be correct, that they made something, but it's not common tech at all, and it makes the shoe super heavy and all that. Who wants to charge a shoe? And then like in a weird way, like really minute details, like I think like their Pepsi or whatever, like where it's like you can kind of make it at home or whatever. Like we kind of had that with SodaStream, right? You can buy the syrup at home and just carbonate it yourself. Kind of have that, but everything else, like technology-wise, hoverboards, no. Hover cars, no. Food scraps for fuel, no. A couple of years, the ultimate goal is to use water as fuel. Oh wait, isn't there that story where somebody figured out how to use water as fuel and that guy mysteriously died or something because of big oil? I don't know how true that story actually is. Yeah, hydrogen is just a step from water, right? Like pull it away from the oxygen. Maybe we combine it with oxygen to get water as a byproduct. That's how it works. Not sure where people are actually harvesting the hydrogen from though, to be fair. At the moment, I'm not familiar. There's too much choice right now. Yeah, I meant it nuclear though. Dude, like all these nuclear disasters really like affected nuclear energies. Like we'd been in such a better place right now if like we had more nuclear plants. We didn't let the old ones just get old. We'd be burning so much less fossil fuels. We'd have like less global warming. But paranoia do be paranoia. Everybody knows the term Chernobyl and all that stuff. Kaboom. Exactly, Tano. They're exactly hitting the nail on the head right there. That's what people think. The funniest part is like to me is like people are more like if you say like, oh, what if we put nuclear in the car and power the car that way? They're like, oh my god, no way, Chernobyl. But then they're like, oh, Tesla's rumored to put rocket boosters on their next Roadster. And people are like, hell yeah. I was like, in what world is that safer in your mind? I think rockets strapped to like, like, do you even like think about that? I was like in my gut, it almost feels wrong to say, but then I know logically that doesn't make any sense. Like, and that's how bad, like how ingrained that the nuclear paranoia is in us. Also doesn't help that like pop culture has kind of continued it, right? It's like the whole thing with like, you know, nuclear plants and stuff like that, like bringing like giving superheroes powers because it messes with your DNA and all that stuff. Like it's seen as a positive because, you know, it's a superhero. But in a way, it's still just perpetuating that sort of idea of like nuclear paranoia. Tinsley! Wait, you're rating for Forza. What up? How's it going? How's GT7? I haven't played it in like months now, but thanks for the raid, my dude. You're in COD. Ah, nice. You playing some zombos or just playing like regular multi? No regulation, and now we all discount an entire resource exactly. Really bringing back Harambe. What a callback. Have you been good? Yeah, doing well. Warzone. Ah, nice. Hopefully, is the cheater problem better now? Or still just as bad? People got really turned off of Warzone from all the cheating and stuff like that. I'm sure they can't get rid of it, but wonder if it's improved. It's decent now? That's good to hear. It's on decline. Would you say that ever since? Or is it a sign that we've declined? That Harambe's dead? Just woke us up to the decline. Would have seen a cheater in the last sessions? Ah, Ricochet's working? Damn. Imagine. You got any doves, Tins? Point of no return. I wonder if it's just a canary in a coal mine type deal. Like, Harambe died to show us society was effed. Like, it's actually toxic here, bro. Take care. Oh. Didn't break early enough. Oh, by the way, I forgot about to do this. Dante's not here to do this for me. Hey. Yeah, dude does some God's work in Gran Turismo VR. If you guys are ever interested in that content. I'm never gonna do VR. I don't think I'm ever gonna do VR, but I may do GT7, but this guy's way better. But he's a cool dude. Gotta revamp the whole what's called Colander? Oh, calendar. Oh my god. After damn, resetting the calendar. This is what texture and driver does to your spelling, huh? Damn. Side effects. Dude, actually, like, now that I think about it. Yeah. How about using all your the chose to shoot that this turbo act about shot the world? Wait, is that ChatGPT or is it copy pasta? Hey, going back to your like calendar reset. What would you say if Trump came out like towards the end of his presidency? Like, I'm changing the official calendar in America to A after Trump. Like, would you actually be surprised? Like, I don't think I would be actually at this point. That's the main question. It's not that whether he's gonna do it or not. Like, even if he, like, I'm probably like he's probably not gonna do it, but if he did. Like, would we even be surprised at this point? Would that be the craziest thing he's done? I guess it's like a bit crazier than Gulf of America or whatever. HD6. Wait, so what you're saying is then disregard Macron. Gotta sacrifice the kid. You gotta sacrifice the kid. What about how the kid's doing, honestly? What if he knew, he remembers what happened? How young was the kid? You all in touch. Okay, don't read chat while you drive. That one's on me. 9 out of 10 in this one. If he was 3 years old, there's no way he remembers it. It would be a great YouTube idea. Have him react to video footage. It's such a bad YouTube video, but it get all the views, bro. You get so many views, man. It's so bad for his mental, though. No, he caused that. Oh. Got another episode. I think another thing is the later in life you show it to him, the better. First of all, it's like less scarring for the guy. But I think the surprise would like just get amplified the older the dude gets. The longer time it's been. Let people get a journalist on this idea ASAP, bro. Yeah, we'll all be in fallout shelters and all that stuff, and we'll like try to pass the time and we haven't reacted to it. It's all your fault, bro. Contest farming. Don't tux. It's like M5 CS. Anybody? I don't know. I'm not actively selling anything. Maybe somebody in chat is. That's crazy. I can't believe our conversation looped back to Harambe. That's kind of insane. I feel like we may have like touched on a landmine. I feel like Techno has wanted to get this off his chest for a while now. This has been like ever since 6 years ago. He's been thinking this. This is gonna be the next like what's like who like this next what's a conspiracy theory like it used to be like who the JFK assassination, like who's in, like the CIA document, like it's all confidential, it's conspiracies, and then the next generation was like who was it that actually fell in like this was who caused this. You with the video? Wait, what? Oh God. It's chaos in the beginning. Always fun, that first sector. Watching people struggle through the traffic. Appreciate ya. Good racing, good racing. Oh! Holy! You know what I'd really like? Reaction video. I want Trump to react to that after he's done with being president. To like farm, like get more money. He just starts doing react content. Hey guys, I've got the best reactions. Big, beautiful reactions. Welcome to my channel. I don't know how to do a Trump accent. I'm gonna be reacting to Harambe. Big tragedy. Biggest tragedy. If I was there, it wouldn't have happened. I just kind of voiced him like a dumb ogre type character, I guess. I mean, it's not far off, but. Gorillas. Harambe was an immigrant. He shouldn't have been here in the first place. Okay. Or maybe he finds that the kid was an immigrant. Oh, I don't know. Oh my God. Oh, it's the opposite. He shouldn't have been in there. Oh my God. He vote for me. Oh. Next thing you know, he legalizes voting for gorillas. Got a great idea. Oh my God. That's one of my finest jokes right there. Whew. Oh, damn. Hopefully I didn't wake up my mom from that. Laughing a bit hard. Oh. I think I'm ready to sleep now. Oh, after that one, I feel exhaustion's hitting a little bit. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is a gold mine, no? Somebody, if this channel doesn't exist already, like, you can do it with AI now, right? Just have like AI Trump react to like content. Like back when like there was like the AI Biden, Obama, and Trump conversations, but like this is a gold mine, no? Somebody do it and then like give me the revenue, like a bit of the revenue split for coming up with the idea. Pretty sure, like, to be fair, you probably wouldn't want to do it right now. Now's a bad time. You're gonna get... Oh, unless you're not in America. If you're not in America, you're fine. If you're in America, you can't do that. But I guess if you're putting it on YouTube, then you're gonna be working for an American company, and it'd be hilarious if you tried to take it down, though. Start working on that? Thank you, thank you. I mean, you're waiting for your teammates to get on their side of the work when you have nothing to do. Free time, man. Instagram allows everything. I mean, until it's American company and Trump tries to shut it down or something, but... Oh. Good content. This is just a content farm, guys. Go stand next to it, thumbs up, take a picture. Make zoos great again. Make America healthy again. Maha. Although the Z doesn't make it easy at all. Not very good for the acronym. Somebody fell off. I know texting and driving too hard right now. I don't think you can do it in S2. I think that's a bit difficult. This is probably my last playlist, by the way. Sorry if you get in trouble at work, Rinsler. My bad, my bad. Just tell them a stickman made you laugh super hard. Don't worry about the crazy looks you get, though. Good excuse, I think. Sure your boss would approve. Hey, Sir Zach. Welcome back. How you doing? So, they might look at you strange to begin with, but then they'll accept that you're crazy, thinking there's a stick man that can talk. And then we'll go from there, I think. There's a manager straight to zero. What? You don't believe that Stickman can talk? Get out of here. I quit. I can't work under a manager like that. I think it's half decent. Leave quick. Not like that though. He's doing alright. Break that in time, it seems like. Just catch up on work stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, well. Didn't make the corner. Negative camber. That really doesn't help things. I was kind of stuck in the start line. In the city still. Oh, that's like writing a friggin' essay. Oh god. No, are you kidding me? It was bad. I lost first place because of that. I'm down to try. Even though the zoo is... What? Oh my god. For the people. Really? You really spend time on that, huh? Really getting stuff off your chest right now, Tana. I like it. We're here for you, bud. That's a tree. That is a tree. You know how to run around this trap. Damn, you may be onto something, bro. Getting the truth here. Only the truth on this stream. True, Tano's in danger actually. Gonna be on their side. Side of the victors, as they say. Sorry. Bad time to overtake right there. It's super dark. This car only has headlights. It's like no rear illumination at all. It's so dark. I'm sure if I had like the settings lowered, I would probably have a better time here, but tuning the car, but with my settings right now, I'm pretty sure like ambient occlusion and all that. Car is dark AF. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Let's not bin it. Thank God, no trees around. No trees around for me to crash into, luckily. I got too focused on trying to stare at the back of my car, see if there's anything visible. Just the two lights. Oh, this gives you the raw truth. Fox News is definitely known for their truth. How did you know? You avid viewer from overseas? You're playing next, please. If this is B Road, you know what? Sure. Not going to be. Nice try, though. Leave it hard. All about the references today. Reference heavy stream today, it seems. Wow, this load screen is really amping up the suspense at the moment. What's going on? Wait, what if Forza just DCs me? I mean, I don't even get to see the next race. Like, nope. You're getting off. Hey, too bad. Alright, that's not bad. Had an early stream, so I get to end early before 2 a.m. Quite the opposite. Yeah, kind of basically the most opposite of we could get as we could get. Dirt and S2 completely. The game was like, hell nah. You're sleeping. Alrighty. Let's see here. Anybody I can raid? Quite a few people here today. Van Racers online. Perfect. It's good to me. Is Jover. Yeah, have a good rest. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we're gonna be rating van races today. Have a great night. Yeah, it's been a great stream, guys. I really did enjoy it. One of the best had in a long time, if not the best one so far. Really enjoyed the conversations, both deep and shallow. I mean, they're all deep. What I'm talking about, they're all deep conversations. Really brought a lot to the table, Techno. For sure. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it. Especially for Brown Bay. For sure. Not the whole whole table. Gonna change the world. Yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. Been watching all the time. Thanks, Doodlefish. But yeah, actually, just gonna thank everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the people that played. Doodlefish for a bit of time. Techno. Y'all were great. Appreciate you sticking with me. Thank you to Tinsley earlier for the raid. Appreciate you. Hope to see you. And thanks everybody for from the raid that stuck around. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So that's it for today's stream. I'm gonna be raiding. If I don't come back to stream, you know why. We all know. Techno, let's put it on record. Techno had no thoughts of taking his own life or anything. He's a functional person, fully sane individual in society. Let's put that on record. There you go. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Also gonna be it for Forza for a little bit. Gonna be playing some Genshin tomorrow if nothing goes, if everything goes to plan. Probably not gonna be League. Gonna be League the day after probably. So we're gonna get Genshin out of the way and then League maybe for the next 2 days after that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general, and I'll see you guys next one. Say hello to Van Racer for me. Bye. Wow, that cut off. I didn't have time. All right, see you guys. Bye on YouTube.